Boilermakers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone is Turner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
He's open on the right, and he's down at the 41. That's a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. To the ground with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
To the air, it's Shuck. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. Running toward the tape. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Turning to the running game on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Pushes ahead. He's not going to make it, stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Love. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field, looking for a productive play on first down. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out quickly. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. You know, I say that the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
He's going to fire deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Off he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Run in the red zone, it's Love.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw. It's Card. Pocket starts to collapse. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And he makes the extra point.
The extra point is good.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Purdue, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Going up top on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Here's a good example of how pressure on the quarterback can affect his accuracy. There was no way that ball was being completed.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Shuck. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Boilermakers! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. First down to start the drive after the break. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Off the play fake on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This offense has a second down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Here's the handoff. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Coming up, 4th down.
This offense will try to convert on 4th down for the 5th time. The defense has come up with just one stop so far. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Shoots it to the left. Got it past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. On the ground trying to pull the plug on this clock. Open space at the 25. Touchdown Cardinals! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, got the long touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. Wants to throw on first down. And that one's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Back to throw, it's Card. Unloads to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Firing to the right, complete.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He's looking for a man on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Second down coming up.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. That's 20. He's got space. Tripped up for the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to pick up the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that third down. Got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Cardinals are on the move.
Terrier. Squirrel.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback will audible. Back to pass. It's Shuck. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Louisville. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try to add another to their lead. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay upright.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level.
On second down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Boilermakers want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got his man quickly. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Dropping back, it's Card. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll line up for a second down play. They keep attacking through the air. He'll take a shot. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend.
Open runway ahead. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Motion from the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Fakes the grab on the left. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback checking the play. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quarterback moving. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cardinals in the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile on.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's taking a deep shot. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And after the interception, the nifty return gets it back inside the 45-yard line. And after this play, the cake will be baked. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. To the air, it's Shuck. Trying to get to him. Takes a hit as he fires. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that's being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.